This video will go over the event tracking reports in FUDSChem. These reports require that the event management information be filled out in order to run correctly. For information on entering event management data, please refer to our event management tutorial linked in the description. There are several event tracking reports available under Reports, Event Tracking Reports. Let's take a look at the Event Status All Data Types report first. Fill out the drop-downs and click View Report. Note that if location site cross-reference information is not entered correctly, the site drop-down will not populate and the report will not run. To see how to enter this information, please refer to our Location Site XREF Entry tutorial video, linked in the description. Additionally, if you cannot see your project or event in the dropdown, you can change Hide Closed Events to False to choose from a wider list of projects and events. On this report, you can see different data types have been planned for each location listed in this event. The footnote defines the column headers and the colors used on the report. Orange cells mean the data has been certified but not yet approved. For information on entering and certifying data, please review our Data Entry Tutorials playlist, linked in the description. Green cells mean the data is approved. For information on approving data, please review our Government Personnel Tutorials playlist, linked in the description. Cells that have X's mean that when we filled out our event management, we indicated that we were planning on submitting this type of data for these locations. The color coding updates in real time as data is submitted and approved, making it easy to keep track of project at a glance. It also makes it easy to spot something that might have fallen through the cracks. The report can be saved in various formats by clicking on the floppy disk icon. Let's take a look at the next event status report. Go back to Reports, Event Tracking Reports, and choose Event Status Chemistry. Fill out the drop-downs and click View Report. As before, if you cannot see your project or event in the drop-down, change Hide Closed Events to False to choose from a wider list. The report lists the different methods planned for chemistry analysis on a per-location basis. The key at the bottom tells us that samples that are gray are scheduled for analysis, awaiting field data. That means event management has been completed for the samples, but the chain of custody information has not been entered yet. Once the contractor has entered the chain of custody information for those samples, the color will automatically update to orange in real time. Once the lab loads their data, the color will update to yellow. Once the validator has finalized the validation qualifiers, the color will update to blue. Once the core chemist has approved the data, the color will update to green. As each step is finished, the report will update in real time, making it easy to see samples that may have been skipped and make sure your data is complete. The report can also be saved in various formats by clicking on the floppy disk icon. Go to Reports, Event Tracking Reports, Event Status, Chemistry Detail. Fill out the drop-downs and click View Report. As before, if you cannot see your project or event in the drop-down, change Hide Closed Events to False. This report lists the different methods assigned on a per-sample basis instead of a per-location basis like the previous report. It also gives more detail on the chain of custody, the SDG number, and which lab is doing the analysis. The color-coded key at the bottom is the same as the last report, so gray indicates samples are planned but no data has been entered for them yet. Like the other report, once the contractor has entered the chain of custody information for those samples, the color will update to orange. Once the lab loads their data, the color will update to yellow. Once the data validator has finalized the validation qualifiers, the color will update to blue. Once the core chemist has approved the data, the color will update to green. Like the other reports, as each step is finished, the report will update in real time, making it easy to see samples that may have been skipped, and make sure your data set is complete. If there are unplanned field samples, there will be a red footnote indicating this. Samples that are included in the COC, but that were not included in the event management, will be considered unplanned. Unplanned samples may result in an incomplete picture of the data. For more information, review our Unplanned Field Samples video, linked in the description. Like the other reports, this report can also be saved in various formats by clicking on the floppy disk icon. These reports can be checked over the course of a project to keep everything on track. Additionally, at the end of your project, you can confirm that all cells are green and everything is approved. For information on what to check at the end of an event, please refer to our Quality Data Event Tracking video, linked in the description. If the reports are showing something unexpected, there may be a discrepancy in the event management that needs to be resolved. For more information, please refer to our Event Management Chem Field Discrepancies Unplanned Field Samples video, linked in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to the FUDSChem YouTube channel for more tutorial videos. All of the tutorials and playlists mentioned during this video are linked in the description below. Lastly, if you have questions or comments, feel free to contact us at fuds.support@synectics.net. Thank you.